Okay, so it's the 14th of October, and I just went into B&M today just to, just have a look. Actually, I went in to buy some hand sanitizer actually, and I was shocked and surprised to see this, and even more surprised to see this. Yeah, so I decided, you know what, I'll buy this. Took it to the till, scanned it. And then she said, "All right then, £2 each for the hand sanitizers." 'Cause I bought 2 of them, and she said, "Right, 10p for that." Yes, this was 10p. So I immediately went back out of the store and then went all the way back round and bought this one as well, because yes, these were both 10p, and I have the receipt to prove it. Now, if you've been following me on Twitter, then you'll have already seen this. I'll just show you the one for this one, but I've got a separate receipt for both of them since I bought them separately. Come on. There we go. So, this shows this. So, sales voucher. 10 pence. 10 pence. And from what I believe, at least what the staff said, though they weren't quite sure, I asked them, first of all, do you have any more? Do you have any others? Ooh, and my light has gone away. And they said, no, they just found these in the back when they were clearing stuff out. So, most likely what has happened is probably these have fallen, just behind the stock. In the stock room, they've basically fallen behind something, and they've only just now, found them and took them out. But yeah, really interesting to find these, and for 10 pence each, literally 5 pence per figure, 5 pence per figure. So yeah, I haven't really got anything else to really see on these. It was a fantastic deal, which I couldn't believe. So yeah, if you ever see now, I was expecting these to maybe be like $12.99. I think this one might have gone down to $8.99. That's what I was expecting, but 10p, fucking hell, 10p. So if I ever see any older B&M sets that look a bit odd, there if they don't have an actual price there, then yeah, just ask the staff. Or I'm actually curious about this. I'm actually curious enough to actually do this now. If you have what I have, which is the B&M app, you can actually scan the barcodes on these. So that is exactly what I'm going to do right now. So I've got the B&M app, and we're going to scan the barcode. And unfortunately, I don't know if you can read it there, but yeah, it just comes up with an error. So that's possibly why they're 10p. Like, I think that they're basically, the reason they're probably 10p is because they can't give them away for free, but basically at this point I think it's more expensive for B&M to basically ship them off anywhere else. So I think that's why they're basically just practically giving them away for free. A carrier bag at B&M costs more than this. That's right, a carrier bag costs more than these do these days. Good job I brought one with me, but yeah, there we go. Okay, so it's the 22nd of October today, and yeah, this box is massive, so I'm going to have to try and get to the other side of the camera to open this. So that's it. Oh. Okay, that makes sense why that one was on there. Yeah. So this box, is it a bit sun faded? I can't tell. I've only got one of these other style of original Product Enterprise boxes, but yeah, this cost me, by the way, £100 plus £6 postage. So yeah, cost me a lot. No, I don't think, it might not be some bleach, but you can see it there. So this is the red Product Enterprise Dalek. I think I've got 3 of these in total. None of them work. This one supposedly does. Now, I actually did a video and I actually filmed most of it where I was actually repairing one of these, where I was basically swapping out the motor and circuit boards for one that, for a donor one that I got that did work, with the one that didn't work. However, this one should just work naturally out of the box. There's only one thing wrong with it. If we get it out, I should be... Oh, it's missing a part of the plastic, but yeah, I don't know if you can see this or not. If there's anything else in there. If I adjust the focus, there we go. You can see the gun is missing all but 2 of the struts, unfortunately, which, yeah, is another issue. The dome's a bit dirty. This one's a little bit more beaten up. Ooh, particularly there, I just noticed. Yeah, it's a little bit more beaten up, this one. It's actually a lot more beaten up than I thought, because unfortunately the pictures for this were pretty blurry. But yeah, what I might do is swap bits of this with one of the nicer ones that I've got, and swap the bits around with that, because this one's a pretty beaten up. Comes with the remote. Yeah, I was slightly hesitant about spending £100 on this. Oh, look at that. Why? Where's it getting the signal from? Where the hell is that getting the signal from? I think this remote might have batteries in as well. So I'm not pressing anything, it's just going. Where? This is faulty. This is faulty, this ain't fully working. I've never seen a one do that. That is pretty odd. I've never had a one do anything like that before. That is, quite frankly, really bloody bizarre. Oh dear, my screwdrivers heads have gone all over the place here. But yeah, that's weird, where you just turn it on and it's just going and going. That is something particularly odd. If this isn't working, basically then it's going back, essentially, you know, because I paid all the money to get a one that is working, so all I'll say is it better, you know, bloody be working. So let's just have a look at this. Let's just have a look. So they left the batteries in this. They left the batteries in this thing. Come on, open up. Okay, so those batteries there, they're clearly from Poundland. Yeah, it has all of them in. So yeah, they clearly got those batteries from Poundland, and they all seem to be seated. So let's put the screw. Okay, I've just noticed the threads on the screw there, the cross section is it's not good. I might replace the screw at some point because it's gone a bit soft. Let's have a look at the remote. So here's the remote. Let's have a look. Does it have a 9-volt battery in it? If not, I actually do have one to hand. No, it's got one in there. I'm just about to see it does have one in there. Again, it's a Kodak, which again probably means it was bought at Poundland. Unfortunately, since the sticker is gone off this one, I don't know what the frequency is for it. You know, could they have put it with the wrong remote? No, but no, hang on. Okay, so it is actually at least working. It is actually working. So okay, so it doesn't need to go back. Thankfully, it is working. So I just very briefly there tested it. Did test it out there. So okay, it is working. What I'll probably do at some point is take it apart, maybe, and give it a proper cleaning. Try and do a bit of refurbishing on it. But you know, it works. It works. It's only got the front half of the plastic, which is a bit weird. But yeah, at least it works to some capacity. You know, it actually does work. Wasn't talking though. It wasn't talking, so yeah. So finally, I have one of these at long last. I don't know what way that's meant to go in. Is it meant to go here? I don't know. But finally, at long last, I have one of these red Product Enterprise Daleks that does actually work. So yeah, because the red ones are out of the TV ones, the red ones are the hardest ones to get out of them because they were only released in the first wave, which is with these original type of boxes. I did a whole review on all of them actually, but yeah, thankfully, there we go. So now I have at least one working one of every single Product Enterprise radio controlled Dalek. The only one that I don't have entirely is the gold chrome movie Dalek, which is extremely hard to find because again, it's, you know, gold chrome. I've got the micro version, but not the radio controlled one. And whenever you do see it pop up, because despite being limited to 50, you do very occasionally see it pop up. But when it does, people, you know, are wanting. Normally now it's like a 4-digit figure. They want at least £1,000. A lot of them. It's like, nah, not worth it for that. So, yeah, there we go. There we go. So, yay, happy days, happy days. All right, so it's the 29th of October, and in literally just under 2 hours. I'm recording this at 10:15 at night. I'll be turning 23, so yeah, I'm getting these ones done, unboxings done beforehand. Also, apologies if I sound like complete dog shit, because unfortunately I've got a bit of a cold at the minute. I haven't got COVID. I took a test and it came up negative. I just have basically a sore throat and blocked nose, which, again, it's not unusual. This box, by the way, is fucking massive. It is massive for what is inside, which is why I'm doing it like this rather than having to try and lean over it to cut it open. And the thing is, the box does not need to be this big. Oh no. You see that there? This thing is going to be full of fucking packing peanuts, isn't it? I can almost guarantee it, because I bought this from Matt Doe, who is formerly known as Toy Box Treasure, and he loves packing peanuts and things. He also loves overly excessive packaging. Oh, here it is. So, oh, you can't actually see. So, for nostalgia's sakes, yeah, the packing peanuts have returned. So I'm going to have to try and... There's bubble wrap in here as well. But I fucking hate packing peanuts because they just make a right bloody mess. So that's the size of the thing that's in here. Right. Huge, massive box. You know, that. I think you can already see that it's clearly a Dalek, and it's a Product Enterprise one. And this is like, ooh, this is like proper ink. industrial bubble wrap. Gotta keep that bubble wrap, it'll be useful. But yeah, this was bought for, I think, just under £25 as spare or repair. And yeah, it's not in bad condition. I'm not sure what is wrong with it, but ooh, I can just see here. So, in focus, there's a split there down the middle. You can just see it just about there. Works. These aren't quite joining, but basically, I'm going to be using this Dalek purely for parts. So yeah, there's also a bit of markings on the dome as well. But yeah, now this Dalek was originally going to be used for two things. One, it was going to be used for parts, which it still probably will be used for parts, but also this was going to be a Dalek that I was going to be using on location for Six Sick Adventures Halloween special. Unfortunately, I haven't been able to do this simply because I've been busy, and also when I was going to do it, I've unfortunately got a bit ill. I got a cold and that, and while I'm a bit better now and that, you know, I'm still sounding pretty croaky and it's difficult to talk for long periods of time before it starts to get pretty sore. So yeah, there we go. But there's that. There's this, and it's not bad for this, especially if you wanted this as just like a display piece. You know what I mean? It'll clean up pretty nicely. But yeah, massive box for this though. If we just get the box out, look at the box in comparison to that. Huge box. That's why the delivery was so bloody expensive for it. The delivery was nearly as expensive as this was. So yeah, there we go. Oh, so I've got another box here from Matt Doe, and as ever, he has sent it in the world's biggest box he can find. So yeah, this I think was £45 including the postage, because the postage I think was about 15 quid, because Matt Doe, he basically he makes sure that, you know, nothing will go wrong with it, because he gets the most expensive postage, and also he packs it, you know, like there's no tomorrow, because this thing is guaranteed to be full of packing peanuts. Oh, and it's the 4th of November today. There we go, I should click on that. So yeah, bonfire night tomorrow. I've got fireworks, but I keep knocking the phone onto the cup. But look at that. So I'm going to put this down. Okay, here's a clue. So here's the remote. Yeah. And now instantly, basically 99% of people are knowing what this is. That screw's gone a bit soft actually. I don't know if you can see, that's gone a bit soft. But oh, we put them in a little bag at the side. Oh, and I can see the dome lights and that have fallen off. But he's left the eye on. Why didn't he just put them all in a bag? That would have made a bit more sense, surely. But yes, this is the Supreme Dalek. And I think this one is brand new, like unused, I mean, because there was a picture of a one that he had, like, in box, brand new in box. But the box was kind of disintegrating, so he took it out to basically see if it was working. Hence why this is still on there, and why I'm going to leave that sticker on there. Did he leave any batteries in this? No, because it's in the on position, so he probably just put batteries in and took them out. But yeah, apparently this is fully working. Let's put the dome lights on. So yeah, this is actually one of the few radio controlled Daleks I didn't have, and the reason is because when I was a kid, I got the 18-inch version. Well, really it's 19 inches, got slightly taller. But my brother did get the 12-inch one, and the reason he got the 12-inch one, in fact, he got it, although his is completely broken. His is completely broken. It's missing the eye, it's missing everything, and it's just broken because he didn't take care of it. But basically the reason he got his before me, is because he had, when he was, I think he was 4, he had he had to have 4 teeth removed for his milk teeth, because they were causing him pain because they were stopping the adult teeth getting in. Let's try and get the gun in. Does this go in a particular way? Notice. Come on. This is also the most accurate 12-inch character Dalek that there is, because this was a brand new, unique sculpt for it, and this is when they actually were able, you know, to get a Dalek in hand to actually scan it. There we go. So yeah, this is the most accurate 12-inch Dalek. It's very nice. It's a slight mark just there on one of the hemispheres. Feels like a bit of muck or something. I'm hoping that will come off. But yeah, I'll probably do a review on this at some point. Actually, I'll probably do a review on this because, yeah, it's one of the ones that I haven't reviewed and never owned. And yeah, there we go. I'll probably put some batteries in this after the look at it. But yeah. But the reason I never got one is because I got the 18-inch one, and there's a whole story behind that, and I've told it before. But basically, when on my 10th birthday, I was in Blackpool, and I lost my wallet in Coral Island. It fell out at some point in my pocket, and that had all my birthday money in it, which I think was £110. And basically, you know, I was really upset, and basically on the way back to the hotel we stopped off at a Tesco because my mum needed a few things, and she said, "Oh, I'll get you a pumpkin to cheer you up." And I went to the toy aisle, and I didn't know this at the time, but I saw, it's in the wardrobe, I saw the 18-inch Supreme, and it was £50. It was reduced from £100 to £50, and my mum got me that to cheer me up. And yeah, because to be honest, what I was going to spend the money on was the Dalek Sec 18-inch version. So yeah, I got the Supreme, which I vastly preferred, and I still have it in some capacity to this day, because it's actually the one I've got working now is actually a hybrid between two that weren't working. So yeah, but there's that little story. But yeah, this will be well looked after. Oh look, it's slightly uncovered this time. I can actually get a bit of a look at it this time. Couldn't get a proper look last time.
You returned!
Yes!
Hey!
I didn't die, not yet.
No, well, I've been off. I've had the lurgy. I'm in the safe zone now. I'm out of isolation, but I've not had it.
I know my friend Reese had it as well.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I've been off my feet for 2 weeks, but now I'm double jabbed and I've had it. So now I've been told I'm as safe. You know, I'm like Mr. Not spreader and not anything, because I'm sort of, you know. But there you go. So you feeling all right?
Yeah, I'm all right. Yeah.
Oh, good. Are you coming in?
Yes.
Right. So that's 2. What was it? Call it straight tenner. How's that?
Well, I'm a Patreon.
Oh, in that case, you come straight in. You come straight in. If you're a Patreon, straight in now.
Yeah, I got a message from.
Yes. I'm so sorry. Yes. I'm just coming
So
back.
I can't. Was it your brother-in-law or someone?
Father-in-law, Chris.
I think so. I got a message from
Chris. It'll be Chris. Yeah.
I got a message from him, basically thanking us for the Patreon. And
Yes, you come in. Thank you very much for being a patron. I appreciate it massively.
I've also
I've been offline.
I also got a little gift for you.
Oh.
So this is the restored audio
Of K9.
that I did, and I made that cassette as well.
Wow.
I ran out of
Bless
cassette
you.
labels for it.
Yeah. Oh, that's lovely. Nice, isn't it? Because you realise I've got a K9 now.
Yeah, I know.
Obviously it's a copy. I mean, I don't have many replicas but the chances of me getting a K9 are nil because it's just, I'll never be able to afford a K9. So this guy offered me one, and I thought, it's too nice. It's a very accurate one. It's a This Planet Earth one, and it's lovely. And I thought, yeah, that'd be good. And that is just amazing. So yeah, fantastic, man. Oh, it's lovely. You've done a lovely job on the packaging too. Wow.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, I spent an hour just trying to think of what to do for the design. Cause initially I thought I'll use pictures of the actual exhibits.
Yeah.
And then I had a look at it and I thought, ooh, that looks a bit dodgy because the lighting didn't match.
Yeah, it's hard, isn't it? Yeah.
So
That's so kind of you. Thank you so much. Oh. So what I'll do, I'm thinking of putting K9. It'll not be. What I'm going to do is, obviously I've literally been out of Planet Earth for the last couple of weeks. This is my first day back in the museum, which is lovely just to be back in. But next week, because I've got Sophie coming on the 13th now, Sophie Aldridge on the 13th.
November.
So basically, and they're filming and interviewing. Keith's filming for the new documentary for Real Time. So it's just called Doctor on Display. So if you want to be on it and be interviewed, here you go. Anyway, but I'm going to put a couple of little props in extra. So I'm putting the mummy head in, but I'll be doing that next week from Pyramid Time because I need to shut the museum and take the glass out and everything. And I've got a spike from Evil of the Daleks, a surviving portcullis spike from Max.
I saw the picture.
Yeah, that's good. And I've got, what else am I putting in? Oh no, there's another plaque to go with, you know, the little Skagram miniature. This is I've got the plaque made up for that. And then what else? Oh, I've got a Falcon backpack from Civil War, so that's for the Marvel, but not Doctor Who. But I'm putting that in. So there you go.
If you want, because I can send you. I can send you the K9 and that on their own because they're 45-minute loops of them.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
So if you want.
I'm going to buy some stuff. I'll hang around outside.
Yeah, no problem.
If you want just the K9 audio for your K9,
yes.
I could send you that because the K9 audio, I think, is a minute and a half.
Yeah, if you send me that, because what I'll do is, I mean, what I'm thinking of doing, I'll have to see these guys, I'll let you in. But basically, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to, you know the season 18 bit?
Yeah.
You'll see there's a lot of floor space, a lot of poles. And I thought if I just you see, it's a bit engineering work, not really, you know, a lot of woodwork. But what I'll do is I thought I could actually probably get them in front, and it's quite a nice place to put them, season 17, 18. Put them in there low down, because there's not much there really. So that's what I'll do, and then I'll probably do that probably over Christmas, I would imagine. And then I'll have K9 looking at you. Anyway, I'll have to better see these guys, but you just take your time. Lovely to see you.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. That's fantastic.